Hey, hey, how are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. I'm a little parched. Welcome to the stream. Today we are building an insert for Blood Rage by Folded Space. I love a good game of Blood Rage, but if you own the game, you probably know that it's not the most efficient, organized game. But that's okay. That's going to change today. Well, maybe not today. We got to let it dry. So we got to let this dry, but it is definitely going to change moving forward. So I'm just gonna get right into it. It's not, I had a busy week at work, so I'm just gonna get into it. We're gonna glue some stuff. I might even try to do a quick YouTube video out of it. We'll see. But I'm gonna switch to main screen here, and there we go. Okay, that's a little better. Here we go. This is it. Now this is one of the thicker inserts. Yeah, I can get my other one. Just to show you that, there's definitely a big difference in size. Obviously, Blood Rage is a much bigger game than Underwater Cities. But yeah, this one will take a little longer than usual just because there's so many sheets in this one here. But that is fine. That is not an issue for me. We're going to get it done. We're going to get it done today. It's going to be fantastic. I cannot wait. So the instructions are pretty straightforward. Oh, it's kind of hard to see, huh? Is it too bright? I don't know. Yeah, I have to zoom in. But the instructions are pretty straightforward. It tells you which sheet is what, and which one do you need, and which ones you need. I usually like to I like to organize them, because this is obviously A. And I need B1. This is B, C, and D. 1D, 1E. Okay. So to start, I need B1, a B2, and an E1. So here's my E1 and B1. B2 are going to be these ones. So this is what we're going to start with. There's 3 sheets here. 3 sheets, and we're going to start with taking this one out. And this one. And then just one of these. Just one of these. Sorry. Okay, so we have all our pieces here. 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, and honestly, you're always gonna want to dry fit. The one time that you don't do it is the one time that you're gonna mess it up, and I know by experience. So much experience, and you think you're doing good. Am I missing a piece here? Oh, I need it from both. Okay. Yeah, you're like, oh, I'm doing great. I got this. And there was one was a little thinner than the other piece, and it completely messed me up. Thankfully, this glue, it doesn't settle really fast, so you have plenty of time to fix whatever mistakes you might have. That is granted if you catch it. So as you can see, this looks really good, nice. So then you unfold it like that, and what you're going to do is you're going to put glue just a bit. And I highly recommend getting one with adjustable spout, because otherwise it's really, really difficult to not get too much glue. That was the first mistake that I did when I built my first one. It was just one spout. So I was getting way too much glue. I was putting too much glue on it, and then I had to clean it up. It didn't look great. So yeah, right now I'm just carefully putting just a little bit of glue on all of the, basically where all the pieces connect is where I'm putting the glue. So when I fold it back together, it's just all gonna fit nicely. Up here, here. I guess that's it. So now you have all the pieces glued, and then you're gonna start bringing pieces up. And the final piece. Nice. So I can see there's a bit of excess glue. It's not the end of the world. But like, if I can get it on the outside, why not, right? There you go. So that's our first piece built. Look at that. First piece looking great. Moving on to the second piece. It's going to be sheets B1, B2, and then D1. So this is C. C, where's D? One sec. It's going to be this guy. This one right here. So moving on to our next sheet. We are going to need two of these pieces. So 3 pieces from each of the B boards. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Just put that right back there. Okay. And then D1. I put it right here. This piece right here. Okay, we have everything we need now. Yeah. So what we're gonna do, it's gonna be this piece at the bottom, these 2 on the side, and then I'm gonna say it's you here, this one here, and then these 2 pieces will go right here. So this one's interesting because it's like, do you put glue at the bottom here or not? I'm not sure. I feel like if I put it there, it'll be enough. But I don't like to over glue it either, right? So I don't know what I want to do with these. I guess I'll just put it on one side. It's okay. Here we go. A little bit of glue. So you're not trying to put it on the crack, because if you put it on the crack, that's when it usually goes to the outside. So what you're trying to do is just put it just where the pieces are going to connect together. Like so. And I think I'm going to put just a bit of glue here, and then just a bit of glue there. Just to make sure. And these guys, we're just going to do one, one side for good luck. Does that need to go? I don't know. I think I need to do these pieces here. Okay. Ready for this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 5 and 6. Okay. So once you have all the pieces in, you're definitely going to want to give it a little push. Just to make sure that everything is sitting nicely. This one needed a little bit of... Yeah, I don't want it to unglue here. I'm just going to hold that for a quick second. There's not enough. It's fine. Everything dries and doesn't look too bad. So piece number 2 is done. 2 in the bag. Take a quick look. Oh, yeah. 7A, 7B. Like I said, it's one of the bigger ones. So these ones do take a little longer, but that's completely fine. We have D1. So these are all D1 pieces. All these guys here. 1, 2, this little piece. And then all of these as well. Okay, here we go. What do you think this one's going to be? What do you think you put here? It's probably all the tokens and stuff from what it looks like. The tokens. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's an interesting piece. So now we undo. And like this is where it can get tricky as well. I'm not even sure how to like undo this really. This one's gotta go here. Like, these ones don't really matter as much. I think I'm just gonna try to glue it like this first. And then I can add the other pieces after, Alright, so just gonna go glue all the pieces here that are gonna touch all the little ends, the bits. And then we gotta go all the way, all the way across for each of these connecting pieces here that go across. Okay. I guess I'll just start doing these. I already did a cross here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, let's start putting these pieces together. Okay, good. So just a bit of glue, not too much glue. That's good. What do you think, Groot? I'm Groot? Yeah, that sounds about right. The other guy, I have a little Yoda here and he talks, so maybe next stream we can take him out next stream. Okay, not done yet. We gotta put this piece here. I'm just gonna go 1, 2. Just a little bit of glue. I don't know about this. Like, do I want to try to put glue? I'm just gonna put a little layer and then just some on the side, just for good measure. Just for good measure. All right, look at that. It's beautiful. Look at it. Would you look at that? So one sec here. Just need a spot to put all of these. Okay. I'm gonna take a sip of water here. All right, next is C. Is this not C? No, it's not. This is, which one is these 2 long pieces? This one's A. This is A. So this is gonna be C. Okay. So I need one of these. One of those. And one of these. And then I need a whole lot of rosy on this one. This, and that. Okay. We have what we need. I believe all of these little pieces come out. Yeah. So do these little pieces. So yeah, it's really important to prep your station, prep everything, because like I said, it literally takes the one time that you decide not to build it without, like, to dry build it first, and then you mess it up. And trust me, I know by experience. But this one's pretty straightforward. And then these just pop in here like that. So this is obviously going to be a tray for the monsters, right? So let's see how easy it is to build these inserts. Okay, these are pretty easy to build. All you need is a little bit of glue and some time. I got some Elmer's glue here, school glue. It's got an adjustable spout. That's what you want. If you have one without the spout, go buy the glue with an adjustable spout. It'll just save you tons of headaches. And yes, I know this by experience. So right now I'm just applying a little bit of glue on the surface where the 2 pieces are going to meet. This piece is a little tricky because there's a space here. So I'm trying not to put glue in that space. And that's what I'm trying to do. So right now I'm just applying, like I said, just some glue, a little bit of glue where the pieces are going to connect, but not in the crack. Because if you put it in the crack, then it's going to overflow and then go on the outside. So, but it's really not the end of the world if you do that. It just takes a little bit of cleaning. So we are going to start with this piece. So yeah, once you've put once you've glued everything up, you just put it all together. Give it a little, make sure everything connects properly. Give it a little, I don't know, give it a little push. Hold it together. Hold, and then I'm just going to put these two pieces as well. One and two. So these just go right here and right here. All right, so there's a bit of glue overdue, a little bit of glue. But it's okay. Honestly, when it dries up, you can barely see it. This side seems like is it okay? All right, everything's fine. I don't know why it's being difficult here. This piece is being difficult. I'm just gonna put a bit more glue, I think, just right here. And here. And then I'm just gonna hold it for a sec. Because it just doesn't seem to be holding here. Alright, so we're going to hold this just for 1 minute. Let it dry. And then everything should be fine. Because we don't want it to be too spaced out either. It's got to make sense, Okay, maybe I'm just going to let this one go on its side like this. Perfect. Okay. On to the next one. On to the next one. I'm just going to check one quick thing here. Interesting. All right. Okay, sorry about that. So, next we have tray 5A, 5B, 5C, 5D, 5E, 5F. So that is 6 different trays. V1 for promo box edition and good for retail. I'm going to go retail. I don't have the deluxe here. To assemble, repeat steps of tray 4. I don't understand. Okay. Okie dokie. I guess it's just, how many is there? Oh man. Okay, where's 1A? Oh, the A's are over here, right? It's alright, just looking for my pieces. Here they are. Boom. Everything I'm looking for is here. So these are all the A's. tray 4, but like it's not even the same. Anyways. Okay, let's go with. It's just a little ridiculous though. It's like you gotta take all the pieces out. From both boards. This is literally like it's both. It's all of it. Okay, there we go. Like I don't want to have to take everything out at once, but I will do it. I'll do it. Just watch me do it. Don't tempt me. Here we go. There. So it's going to be the same thing as it says repeat repeat the steps of tray 4, but these ones are just a little smaller. But at the end of the day, it's the same thing. You get these two little ones here, and they go like that. Is that good? Yeah. Alright, so that's okay. You got it ready. You're ready to go. You built it dry. You know what you're doing. Now we're going to put some glue on this insert. How much glue? Not too much. Alright, get yourself an adjustable spout. Alright, already that might be a little too much, but it's okay. It's better. It all dries up. Honestly, everything dries up. And it's great. It's great. It's great for your games. It's just, you know, it's relaxing as well. There's something about building an insert. It's quite relaxing. Similar to building miniatures. I surprisingly found a lot of it was very calming to build miniatures. I'd never done it before. It was the first time for everything. I still need to paint them, but I don't know. It's a little intimidating to go paint. You know, I'm not a painter to begin with. Wait, I'll put one here. Now we're gonna put the pieces together. Make sure they all fit still. And they do. Oh, Groot, where you going, bud? Oh no. All right. Just gonna fix my Groot here. There you go, bud. There you go. He's Groot. He's chilling. Just chilling. Alright, so there you go. Now I need to build another 5 of these exact pieces. So, shouldn't be too difficult. By the end of these, I'm going to be a pro. Wait till I probably do the last one, and then I'll try to make a YouTube, maybe not YouTube, but just a quick reel that I can use. Yeah, just a quick reel that I can use. So obviously, if I wait till the end, I know all the spots to glue, you know? But yeah, thankfully these are, like I said, the whole process doesn't take too long. This one takes a little longer. Sorry, this one takes a little longer because I think there's 9 sheets in here. Usually you're getting like 4 or 5 sheets. This one has 9 sheets, so there's definitely know, there's definitely more stuff, like more work to do. So that's why this one will take just a bit longer than usual. But it's also not a race, you know. Like I'm not. It's not a race, you know. I want to do it properly. Like I take pride in my work, right? So I'm not just gonna like I'm not just gonna rush it because then it's not gonna be up to my standards here. So it's not up to my standards, you know. It's not up to par. Okay. Hmm. So yeah, you want to make sure that everything is straight, though. Okay. Make sure it's all straight. It's all holding up as it should. So this one has just a bit too much glue on the inside. So I'm just gonna swipe that off. And in doing so, I got a bunch there. This came off. Goodness. Okay. That's okay like that. So now I need more. I need more pieces. This is not the board I'm looking for. Yep, so start taking more of these out. So I have 4 more of these to do. So obviously these are the expansion, like all the miniatures for all the different clans. Clans? This is Blood Rage. Yeah, guess you call them clans. I was thinking of Rising Sun because I did build the Rising Sun one recently, so that's why I was thinking about the clans. That's another game that I'm happy I have an insert for because it takes so long to set that game up. Like it's ridiculous how long it takes when you don't have a proper insert. B1, B2 here. So yeah, I'm just gonna take everything out. This way I can power through all of these next 4 boards. And then on the last one, I'm gonna try to do a quick reel on how to build, how easy it is to build these, right? So that is the plan. If it's gonna work, I don't know, people. I don't know if it's gonna work, but you know, you won't know until you try. So we are certainly going to try. We are going to try. That's for sure. So, like, honestly, I shouldn't even do this, but it's easier to, like, to set it up after, right? It's just easier, I guess I could do it like that, but you know, when you deviate from the process, though, that's usually when you run into trouble. So I tend to just stick to the process, which is dry build, glue, and then put back. Yeah, that's the process. That's how we do it. If you trust the process, then you won't have any issues. But if you don't trust, you're gonna have some problems. Okay. As just putting too much glue on the bottom of these ones. So I'm just barely gonna put any on them. Just barely. Kinda should put this like that. We put these last final pieces here. Boom. Okay, that looks okay. These pieces are a little loose, but honestly, once it glues, everything is fine. I'm just looking for somewhere to put this here. All right, next up, look at this. Same exact tray we just did, but that's all right. So I'm pro now. So I think I'm going to put the sides up first, then the bigger sides, then the smaller sides. Seem to work out for me there. There was glue here. Oh no. I found where the I found the glue. Okay. It's gonna be alright. So yeah, just applying the glue and all the necessary spaces. And then we put everything together. And these pieces just get just a little bit, not too much. So I put the sides up. The longer sides first seems to work a little better for this specific tray. Alright. Look at that. Record timing. Look at that. I'm happy. I'm happy with this one. This one not so much. There's so much glue there. What's happening? It's okay. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Okay, I'm deviating here from the process. I think it's safe. I think we're safe to deviate. All right. I was hyper focused there. So next time, the next one I do, I'm gonna know the fastest routes to take. Alright, and then you just want to make sure everything looks good. This one does not. Okay, that's better. Much better. Okay, so this is number 6. So this means that this one should be, I should be able to build this one the fastest. So here we go. I'm going to speed run glue this. Not really though, but since I've already built 6 of these, I know where all the pieces go. So it's a little easier at this point, but then we're just going to put the glue on all of the surfaces that meet. All the pieces that connect essentially are going to get some glue, but not in the crack. I like to keep it on the surface. This way you avoid getting glue all over the place, because although the glue does dry and is not super visible, you know, I just prefer not having glue all over the place. So just a bit of glue on these ones. And now we have glue everywhere on the insert, and we're just gonna we're just gonna put the sides up first, the longer sides. Then you're gonna close it from the top and the bottom, and then you're gonna insert the final 2 little pieces here. And this is gonna complete our tray. So take a quick look, make sure all the pieces fit. This one is just a little off. Push it in, and look at that. What a beautiful looking tray. So now you gotta let it dry. You gotta wait. But tomorrow, you know, we're gonna be back. Maybe not on stream, but definitely gonna be back to put everything in the insert, right? Like, obviously. Okay, tray 6. I'm going to do tray 6 for retail edition, because I do not have promo box, and I doubt I'll ever get the promo box. It's too expensive. It's just way too expensive to get all that. Well, at this rate anyways. Okay, I need C1, C2. Which one is C? These guys. This plus this. Okay. C1, C2. We're gonna go. Alright. This piece. Plus this. Plus this. 1, 2, 3. And I need this. And D1. I need this big piece. And these 2 funny looking pieces here. Perfect. Okay. What do we have here? Long. I got a long piece. Long piece, 2 sides. This one goes up here. What is this? Okay, I was like, what is this for? And then, oh yeah, this one's gonna be, it shouldn't be too bad. But like, is that right? Like, these look identical to me? Okay. Yes. And then this just goes over like that. Interesting. Should I glue that? See, that's the only... I'm not sure if I should glue it or not. I'm going to say yes. I think because they probably lay down. I'm just gonna leave that piece there. Like it's not. There's no way that's gonna come out. It's so tough to put it in there. So we're just gonna leave it there. Oh, it's a bit too much glue there, but it's fine. Shouldn't be too crazy. If so, we can clean it up. Alright, putting the final touches of glue here. And how am I going to do this one? I will just put glue here for now. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. And then we'll put a bit of glue right here. And right there. And we'll just throw this piece right in here. Okay, so this one, yeah, you just want to make sure sometimes, like, yeah, sometimes they're not super flush. So you just got to push it in, make sure that everything is flush, straight, so that when it dries, you don't have any issues. This one is looking okay. There's a little too much glue. Where I originally said there was going to be too much glue, but it's really not the end of the world, because as soon as this dries, you don't see it. But I'm having an issue here. I'm just going to have to hold this, I think. Put this on its side. Another side dryer here. Okay, 7A. Note that the tray pieces are very similar. So this is where I usually make mistakes, and it specifically says that the tray end pieces are very, very similar, and make sure you get them correct before gluing. So we will make sure. We will make sure. Of course we're gonna. Of course. These two. And then this one. Only a fool wouldn't check at first, right? Right? Okay, so this goes here. This goes here. I would say that's the right size. It looks like it fits. Usually, okay. Yeah, everything is flush. Okay. And once again, we're going to start gluing. Just a bit of excess here. I'm just going to clean that off. So we glue all the surfaces, but not really the cracks. If you do the cracks, then the glue goes through the cracks, and you get a bunch of glue on the outside. So typically, want to be avoiding that. But it's fine if you don't. here. Boom. We're almost done. It's almost done. It's decent timing too, I'd say. Like, there's a little too much. As I was putting it, I'm like, oh, maybe I'm a little heavy on the glue. But like I said, honestly, it's not even that much. You can see there's a bit in the corners, a little on the outside, but like you can just outside you can wipe it. But like, yeah, just yeah. So that is this piece. We're gonna put you over here. Okay, we're now doing tray 7B. 7B. One, two, three, four. And from here, I need 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I go there. What am I doing here? Oh no. Okay, I'm missing a piece here. I'm like, did I mess this up? I'm like, how? How did I mess this up? Like, E. It's not possible. It's not possible. Okay, it's fine. I got it. And then these two go here. What? Oh, okay. This goes here. And this goes here. And that goes there. Right? That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. So, that, you. Yeah, this one's going to be a little tricky. There's a lot of pieces that are just loose. And you don't want to apply too much glue. Just in the middle there. In the middle of the surface. So I'm going to glue it all like this and like that. You, and like just a little bit here. And a little bit of glue right here. Okay, so we're gonna go 1. I didn't do any of these though. So this one's a little longer, so we'll go like that. Okay, so I feel like this one needs some at the top for sure. Okay, I gotta do this one as well. Just a bit. Yeah, so this one definitely has an excess of glue, but I'm not really gonna try to clean it. I'm just gonna leave it as is and hope everything dries nicely for this one. And put you over here. Okay, this is the final tray. The final tray is coming up here. It's just going to be everything here. We don't need it. This goes here. This goes here. What goes there? You. And you. And well. Okay. Like this. And then like this. Jeez. Jeez. Let's remember this. Getting too excited here. There's too much glue coming out. Put you there. So there's also a lot of loose pieces for this one. So I am gonna do my best to glue it as straight as possible. And I need one up here. That's not as straight as possible. Oh my. It's gonna have to do. Here we go. Final tray. I am getting glue everywhere. I'm literally getting glue everywhere. And I will clean this one up a bit. Because there's glue like at each corner. Okay, and now you just make sure that it's all nice and flush. That's pretty good. Cool. That is the final piece of the puzzle tonight. Alright, cool. Let me know what you thought. Did you think that was cool? I'm curious. Let me know what you think. Did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy that? Later. I'd like to know. I would like to know your thoughts on this build. Did you think it was an easy build? It's honestly, it's not too bad. Like I said, this one's a little longer just because there's just so many pieces. Obviously, if you've ever played Blood Rage, you know there's a lot of miniatures, there's a lot of different things, so it normally would not take this long, which, like I said, I wouldn't even call this long. It was about an hour. Once the stream actually started and after I did the talking, you're looking at about an hour. That's great. Like, that to me is fantastic. I've obviously built a few of these, so I've gotten a little better at building them. But the next step is I'm gonna let it dry. Gonna let all these pieces dry, and then probably tomorrow, because I can't use my table if they're just dry. Probably tomorrow I'll do a quick reboxing video. I'll put everything in here and then I'll put it back in the box and go from there. Okay, cool. Well, listen, everyone that stopped by, that's here right now, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. And yeah, come by next stream. There's gonna be more. Okay, well, enjoy your weekend. Thank you.